Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. La-dee-da. Only darkness every day. Nah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime you go away, sweetie. Yeah. It's like there ain't no sunshine. Nah, get out of here. Only darkness every day. So how you doing this morning? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, I'm not too bad. Are you enjoying what, Monday morning so far? Yeah, sure. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. Over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. BOOZHOO, Gakina, Awia. And over here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Say hello, Niji. BOOZHOO, everyone. Welcome to the show. And today, we have a very special live stream podcast. Today, we will discuss the sacred Anishinaabe teachings. Or what's it called? Sacred Ojibwe wisdom or something? That's totally clickbait, by the way. I notice we get more views on YouTube when we advertise this thing as something. If the word sacred is in the title, we get twice as many views. That's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it's still not that many views, but YouTube likes to promote very stereotypical Native American content. Yeah. So in the spirit of selling out, welcome to the show about sacred wisdom and the sacred Anishinaabe. We got to quit using Ojibwe in our titles. Why? Because nobody knows what, except for the BOOZHOO crew and us, what the Ojibwe words mean. If we want to go mainstream, we've got to... Yeah, like, because what was the last thing? It was more than just wisdom. Oh, and money. And money. Yeah. I almost put in and naked girls in the title. No, get out of here. I thought more people would go, no, what's this? A video about ancient wisdom and naked girls? That's cool. That's what the YouTube wants to see. Hey. Sweetie, did you know Isani was here? No way! BOOZHOO, Isani! BOOZHOO, Isani! Mino Giga Jabe. Welcome to the show. Wally Bear's here too, sweetie. Good morning, Wally Bear. Okay, hey, good morning, Wally Bear. Mino Giga Jabe. And old Shelly Ham is back. Good old Shelly Ham. BOOZHOO, Shelly. It's nice to see you. So today is Monday morning, sweetie. Whoa, what did I just do? I don't think anybody can see that but us. Oh. Today's Ojibwe word of the day. Ishkwa Anuma E Gijagud. After prayer day. You know, they're always telling you, say your prayers. Say hello to my little friend. Say your prayers, you know. What are you doing? This is sort of intimidating. Just holding your, in the Anishinaabe way, they say you should never point. It's like, don't point, especially when you have a thumb up, because then it looks like a gun. And that's just an aggressive, hey, Holmes, say hello, my little friend. Black guys like to hold a gun like this. That's racist. Das racist. But that's how you can tell white people from black people. White people hold guns like this. Black people hold guns like that. At least that's what television has told me. I don't know. I've never actually seen a black person or a white person in real life hold a gun. Is that right? Yeah, in my real life, I've never had a gun held on me. Yeah. We all think we know something about guns and stuff, but it's just everything I know about guns and anything I learned on the TV. So I don't really trust it. Ishkwa, anama eggs are good. After prayer day or Monday. But you can't talk about that kind of stuff, sweetie. You shouldn't talk about race, religion, guns. What else can't you talk about on YouTube? The gays. The gays. Unless it's, totally promoting it. Yeah. You're not allowed to have like a personal opinion that doesn't go along with the script. You can either love transgendered children or just shut your mouth about that is child abuse. Wedo, wedo. Do you think fat children are child abuse? What? I mean, when a kid is overweight by 4 years old, like I watched this little kid and his mom and his brother walking down the sidewalk every day. I mean, good for them that they're getting a little exercise. But this kid is like kindergarten age, and he's as round as he is tall. And I'm like, how did that kid get so fat in just the last, he's only 5 or something. It looks like he was still in diapers when the COVID started, And now, whatever happened, whatever choices his mother decided to feed him, because he's got no choice. It's not like he can go, no, Mom, I only eat donuts. But, so she fed him for the last 4 or 5 years, resulting in him being, the same proportions as Lizzo. So are you asking me, do I think that's child abuse? Yeah. I think it's child neglect. Neglect? I mean, she's not neglecting to feed him, obviously. Yeah, but it's just neglect, like she doesn't care about nutrition and she's not paying attention. Yeah, if your kid is fat, you're not doing a good job feeding him. Right. Maybe it's glandular. Yeah, that's what they all say. It's glandular. Oh, he's got fat glands. But yeah. But nobody wants to say anything. Nobody says, hey, your kid's fat. Nope, you can't say that. Your kid's fat and you're a bad mom. Weirdo. You're a bad mom. If your kid's fat, it's because you didn't feed him properly. Maybe they don't know any better. Yeah, that's what people always say. Oh, we have to go educate. It's like, by now, everybody knows that it's not healthy to feed kids donuts for breakfast every day. Oh, he only likes Pop-Tarts. It's like, it doesn't matter. He has no money. If your kid's addicted to sugar by kindergarten, you screwed up. It's like if, my kindergartner's an alcoholic. He's got a problem. It's like, no, you have a problem. How did your kid become an alcoholic by kindergarten? There's too many alcoholic kindergartners. Wait-o. Put the bottle down. It's time for story time. And that's another thing. What's that? It's Monday morning. These are all my gripes. Having transgendered story hour in kindergarten It's kind of like you might as well have alcoholic story hour. What do you mean? Well, it's just promoting a person's addiction, a person who this is my problem with transgenderism and trying to get children to understand and embrace and approve of a person's, problem. It's not a problem. They just identify. Well, I know, but we don't let alcoholics come into kindergarten and then read to the kid and say, "Hi, I'm an alcoholic. I was born this way. It is who I am." And, so the whole agenda of like normalizing that, because it's not just about transvestitism. Transvestite? Yeah, I'm bringing back that word. It's not just about breaking social norms. Look at me, I'm a man wearing a dress. Men can wear dresses. That's not transgenderism. There's a whole I hate to get into it on a children's show, but normalizing a person's sex life and their sin, or I can't even talk. You're stuttering. I sound like Joe Biden. Forget about alcoholics. Let's say Bret Michaels or any, pick your 80s hair band, wanted to start reading to children and say, "Hey, you guys, I'm a hairband fornicator. I've been with multiple women, all outside of marriage. That's just my thing, And I'm here to read today. This is a story about it. Maybe you're this way too. Maybe you like to have, unprotected sex with groupies. So today we're going to read Where the Wild Things Are. Well, it's backstage, We'd never allow that. But when it comes to... this is why I'm talking about it. Why? Because on Facebook today, there were all these pictures of the Pride party at Rail River Folk School. Yeah, that's nice. And it's all transgender drag shows. And nice, normal people are like, "Oh, good for you." It's like, why? Why are we encouraging men wearing dressing up? It's a parody of femininity, by the way. That's what I always thought too. Hey, drag guys. That's not how women dress or look. That's not what you're dressing at, You know who I blame for the whole transgender movement? Tina Turner? Exactly, Tina Turner. Nobody even knows Tina Turner is a man. I think some people know. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Every punch that Tina Turner got from Ike Turner, he had his reasons. What can I say? Don't say that. I think it's time we hear from Ike Turner. Maybe she said something horrible. No, there's no excuse. Yeah, you're right. What's going on, BOOZHOO crew? Hey, Jessica's here, sweetie. BOOZHOO, Jessica. How you doing, Jessica? I'm getting ready to go to work. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Ashley King's here too, sweetie. Well, BOOZHOO, Ashley King. How you doing, Ashley? Yeah. But, so the sacred and ancient wisdom teachings. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi jikani bakwejagan. That's all you need to say. Blueberry pie. Yep. This is on one of our KAXE word of the days this month. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi jikani bakwejagan. Right now, a bunch of people are going, "Hey, wait, I was just trying to write that down. Put it back up." I'm like, "Oh, look it up." Minabushki, Minasikani, Batusi, Chikani, Bakwajigan, Minabushki, Mina. Oh, you know what we should do today, sweetie? What's that? Let's do a table read of, where did I put that book? We've got the, what's that movie called? Smoke Signals. Smoke Signals. We got the Smoke Signals screenplay. And I don't want to like do a scene for scene reenactment necessarily. Yeah. But I think it'd be fun to just do a table read, like a old-fashioned radio show. Hey, that's a great idea. Yeah. Do you want to be Victor or Thomas? I think I should be Thomas. Thomas? You want me to be Victor? Yeah. Hey, Victor! Where's your dad? You know what, Thomas? Every day you go on and on. I never know what you're talking about. You tell me that. They say in it a lot in that movie. Yeah. So, friendship time is back. BOOZHOO, friendship time, 416. BOOZHOO, Mino Gigaje, friendship. You know, friendship's really important. Is it? I don't know, maybe not. You guys got any friends? Yeah. Why do people have friends, sweetie? Because people love each other. Okay. That's probably true. I used to have a lot more friends when I was younger. When I was in school, I had a whole circle of friends. And now it's like, there's you and Michael and Emily, and that's about it. Yeah. And the BOOZHOO crew. Yeah, sort of. You don't think the BOOZHOO crew's your friend? It's kind of a love-hate relationship. Whatever do you mean? Well, they love me, but I hate them. Nah! I'm just kidding. I love the BOOZHOO crew. Yep. But friendship. We're just two ships that pass in the night. Lottie. What's going on in, current events? Current events? Let me see. Nothing. Oh, we all caught up? Yep. Joe Biden's the president. Donald Trump did 9/11. Donald Trump did 9/11? Yeah, you didn't read that? No, I didn't. Yeah, it says right here. It came out today that Donald Trump was actually the one responsible for 9/11. Oh, really? Yep. Any more details? Nope. Huh. I always thought it was Osama bin Laden. No, silly. It's Donald Trump. I did hear once that when the towers went down, yeah, that Donald Trump, he said, the first thing he said, that on the day, September 11th, 9/11, or 2001, after having, his best friend was the mayor, Rudy Giuliani or whatever, and Shel Silverstein or whoever the guy who owns 9/11. It's not Shel Silverstein. That's the children's book author. Oh, right. But anyway, so Donald Trump was, big old, whatever you call him. He owned most of New York. And 9/11 happens. Before the dust had even settled, the first thing he said publicly was, I know, Oon. Let me see if I can do a Trump. Listen, people. I now have the greatest and tallest building in New York. That's right, he said that, huh? Yeah. I think Donald Trump not only masterminded the remote control missiles that flew into the Twin Towers. Oh, is that how that happened? Yeah, I worked it out. But he had means to do it, the finances to do it. He knew technology. He was friends with Nikolai Tesla's nephew. Yeah. And so secret, building pulverizing technology. Yeah. And then he had the largest building. And so I think that's why he masterminded 9/11. Do you think he was on one of the planes? I'm not sure. He might have been one of the terrorists. I don't know if allegedly. I'm not saying this for a fact. Don't take my channel down. This is comedy YouTube. But yeah, so he did that. What's another new conspiracy theory? Dr. Fauci killed all the gays. What? Well, yeah, with AIDS, he made AZT, and he's the one behind AIDS. Oh yeah, Dr. Fauci is killing people. He's a mad scientist. Yeah. Is the Earth still flat? I don't know if the Earth is flat, but space is definitely fake. Space is fake. We still have that. Yeah. I think that pretty much covers it. You think so? Yeah. That's every conspiracy theory I know. Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna do? Nothing. Okay. Last time I tried to say blueberry pie in Ojibwe, I ended up conjuring a demon. Is that Wally Bear? Yeah. Wally Bear, you're hilarious. He didn't realize he was trying to speak in Ojibwe, but he was speaking in tongues. Conjured up the demon. Yeah, don't you hate it when that happens? That's the pits. Ain't it the pits? When you're just trying to order blueberry pie in Ojibwe and you keep up conjuring up bad spirits. How good was that fry bread at the funeral yesterday? It's so good. My favorite funeral, or my favorite food, is funeral food. We went to a celebration of life thingy. Nobody wants to use the word funeral anymore. But a thing out in Bina yesterday, and all the bikers showed up and they had this picnic. And once again, I was like, man, these Indians know how to put out a spread. Like, why don't you guys invite me to more funerals? I'm hungry. Hey, speaking of hungry, we gotta go to Walmart. Yes, let's go to Walmart this morning. The cupboards are bare. It's like Mother Hubbard in there. Hey, that rhymes. Yeah. That could be the beginning of a song. The cupboards are bare. It's like Mother Hubbard in there. Oh, Hubbard. What is that story? Mother Hubbard, the cupboards are bare. Had so many children, she didn't know what to do. I think we're mixing up a couple of them. I don't remember. Wally Bear says, baby, if you're feeling good, and baby, if you're feeling nice, you know your man is working hard. He's worth a deuce. Hey, that's a Kiss song. Yep. Baby, baby, if you're feeling good, no, 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 no. And baby, if you're feeling nice, no, no, no. You know your man is working hard. He's worth a deuce. He's worth a poo? Yeah, I never really understood that. He's worth a poo. Kiss doesn't like to swear in their songs. I remember one time Gene Simmons even took a picture where it was like blank blank CK censorship. And I was like, you just censored your own t-shirt that says F censorship. I mean, I don't care, but it's just so stupid to be a grown man, millionaire, musician, and it's like, hey, F censorship. Like, you just censored yourself. But he wants the freedom to say the F word. It's like, go ahead. Who's stopping you, Gene? Nobody. Okay, I got something. What's that? The rest of the show is an open letter to Gene Simmons of Kiss. Gene, dear Gene, that's enough. It's over. It's like Rocky, or no, Rambo. It's over. It's never over. It's over, Johnny. We came back from Vietnam. Hey, speaking of, anyway. Sincerely yours, your biggest fan, NanaBOOZHOO. You think you're Gene Simmons' biggest fan? I don't know if Gene Simmons really has fans. There are Kiss fans, but I think Kiss fans all kind of hate Gene Simmons. It's like, yeah, we know what he's like. Don't look at us. Nobody approves of Gene Simmons anymore. Put on some proper clothing. You look ridiculous in that, what is that? Black spandex cosplay outfit you wear. Oh, look at me. I got big old platform boots. Looks like a lizard eyes. That's stupid. Don't spit up blood. Don't spit lighter fluid into, a flaming sword and call it fire breathing. What year is this? It's like going back to like a early 1900s circus. Oh, here comes Gene Simmons. How in the world did he make red goo come out of his mouth? Didn't see that one coming. It's stupid. It's over. Sincerely yours, NanaBOOZHOO. P.S. Tell Paul Stanley I said hi. That dude's cool. But you're not, Gene. Although I have to give Gene some credit. Wait, what's that? Gene's voice is still good. He can still sing. He can still sing the same cartoonish, "Get up! Get your grammar out of here." He sounds like Kermit, or not Kermit, but Cookie Monster. Yeah. And he's a pretty decent bass player. I will say that. He writes good bass lines. And tricky bass lines. And he's almost flawless. Yeah. Yeah. Gene Simmons is a totally underrated bass player. Even by himself. Or to himself. But Wally Bear says, Gene Simmons is Israeli. He can't swear. Oh, is that a Jew thing? What, so they can lie and steal, but they can't swear? You can lie and deny, but you know you're gonna pay. You never loved, never thought you could. Treat you right, girl, you know I would. You can fight, but tonight there's nothing you can do. I want you. Here comes Wally with a whole bunch of Muppet demons. Yeah. Oh, I'm the demon. That's enough now, Gene. That's enough. We've been with you for years now, and it's over. You can retire. You can go away. We don't need to hear any new songs. You can stop touring, even as a beloved Kiss fan. I'm not going to go to any more Kiss concerts. You're not going to go to any more Kiss concerts? No. I wouldn't go see Kiss play if they were playing in our living room. What? Why not? Number one, it's only half the band. Yeah. And again, I've had enough. I don't need to see how in the world, what would it look like to actually see Gene Simmons sing God of Thunder in real life? I've seen a million videos. I've heard the song enough times. I'm not saying I'm never going to pay attention to what Kiss does. I'll tune in. If Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons had a podcast from a nursing home, I would watch that every day. I just don't need to see the same act from 1976. That's it. It's over. That's what I'm calling it today. What's the date today? Today is August 29th. August 29th, 2022. The day I ended Kiss. Kiss is over, you guys. It's done. Do I have to throw away my Kiss Army badge? No, you're still in the Kiss Army. But, it's over. Okay. I'm sorry, I know, Wally, you're probably pretty sad. He says, if never I met you, I'd never have seen you cry. If not for a first hello, we'd never have to say goodbye. Yeah, sooner or later we have to say goodbye, Paul. And I know I can hear Kiss fans screaming, no, that's a Peter Criss song. Paul Stanley wrote that song for Rod Stewart. If you were any kind of Kiss fan, you would know that already. That's why it sounds like a Rod Stewart song. And to his credit, Paul Stanley was faking like a raspy Rod Stewart voice. He was a huge Rod Stewart fan. He's brought up the Faces. That's a Rod Stewart band. Yeah, that's right. But turns out Peter Criss, who would have been the best... No, I'm not going to say that. What are we going to say? I was going to say Peter Criss should have been the lead singer of Kiss. What? You're out of your mind. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked with him on the drums. And there's more to singing than just having a good raspy voice. But Peter Criss had a great voice for certain songs like Black Diamond and Hard Luck Woman. Beth, frankly, I know everyone's sick of Beth, but, that song would be so too cringy and love-songy if it wasn't for Peter Criss's Marlboro Menthol and whiskey voice. You know what I'm saying, Wally Bear? Wally Bear's like, how dare you speak ill of Peter Criss, the only true cat man. Yeah, really? You tell me that Eric Carr wasn't a better drummer than Peter Criss, and I'll fight you right here. Hey! Don't be threatening, Wally Bear. Come on, Wally Bear. If I ever have to fight Wally Bear, I'm going to get into a karate stance. You don't know karate? Yeah, but he doesn't know that. I'm just going to pretend. I'll get into like a Daniel LaRusso, that, the crane or whatever. Yeah. Then Wally Bear will think I'm ready to fight. And then I'll move my hand just a little bit. Nah. Yeah. Like I'm Bruce Lee. And then I'll just run. If that doesn't scare Wally Bear away, then that means he called my bluff, and then that's when I bolt. That's when you get out of there. Yeah. Anyway, I'll pull the stuffing out of you. Oh, really? You think so? Wally Bear's not afraid. Wally Bear, if you beat up NanaBOOZHOO, I'll go with you. What? Hey, it's like a duel. You gotta man up and fight for your woman. I gotta fight for my woman? That's right. It's like he's calling you out, and to the winner goes the spoils. You're a spoils of war? Well, I just like tough guys. All right. Begin. Is that how street fighting happens? I think that's how it happens on Mortal Kombat. Yeah. If I ever get into a street fight, I'm going to lose because I'm going to be waiting to hear that big voice like in Mortal Kombat. Where he goes, fight! That's what he says. Fight! Hacha! You know who I miss? Who's that? Hong Kong Phooey. Hong Kong Phooey, number one super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than a human eye. He's got style, groovy style, and a car that just won't stop. When the going gets tough, he's super rough with a Hong Kong Phooey chop. Hiya! Hong Kong Phooey, number one super guy. I also like, back when I was a kid, young people aren't going to know this, but cartoons used to be fun, and nobody cared about political correctness. It was kind of a trope. Is that the right word? I think so. To do like racial stereotyping on cartoons. Bugs Bunny did it all the time. They have to censor like half of the Bugs Bunny catalog now because modern audiences don't get, you know, hitting a gong and coming out with buck teeth and a kimono being the joke in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when I was a kid, there was a show called Hong Kong Phooey. And it was about a dog who was a janitor in the police station. But he was also a secret superhero. And as far as I can tell, he didn't even have any superpowers. He just knew karate. And so when trouble would happen, he'd put on like essentially a Zorro mask and like a Chinese looking robe, no pants. And he would change in like a file cabinet. He'd jump into the top file and then he'd come out of the bottom drawer. And his superhero name was Hong Kong Phooey. Oh, here comes Hong Kong Phooey. You know, because that's where karate comes from. Hong Kong. and this the other, and he wasn't Asian. He was like a typical New York dog. And he drove like a beach buggy. Man, the 70s, why did they think everyone wanted to drive around in a beach buggy? Yeah, there were a lot more beach buggies in those days. But he had like this convertible beach buggy with a pseudo Chinese paper roof and like fake Chinese writing or something. And it was constantly like dee 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 Hong Kong Phooey. Hi-ya! But, you know, we loved it. Number one super guy. And before him, there was Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse. First possession I can remember. That was probably a little cutie. Yeah, my teddy bear. But I also had an Etch-a-Sketch that had Mighty Mouse at the top. And I'm talking, my earliest memories in life. When we lived in Langdon. Yeah. I was like 3 or 4 years old. And our babysitter, Sherry Shaw, would take me on bike rides on the back of her bike. And she was probably a teenager. But to me, she was a grown-up. Because I was 3. And I remember I had to like sit on my Mighty Mouse Etch-a-Sketch thing while she put me in the thing. Because I was just a little guy. Kids today won't know what an Etch-a-Sketch is. It's a piece of plastic on something that you could draw, and then your mom would go, hey, that's nice. And immediately erase your whole afternoon's work in a gesture. Yeah. My mom was a harsh art critic. She would look at that my Etch-a-Sketch drawings, and she'd be like, wrong, do it again. And she'd just pick up that plastic, and in an instant, my drawing was gone. I'd have to try again. And I remember trying to draw Mighty Mouse as a 3-year-old, sweetie. You were a boy genius. I think I was. 3-year-olds don't draw popular cartoon kick, you know. What kind of eye-hand coordination did I have that I thought I could draw? And maybe I could. But my mom, she was never impressed. She was like, that's not very good. I'm like, but Mama... She did not. Yeah. My mom was the headmaster in the Pink Floyd The Wall video. Wrong! Do it again. Oh, what do we have here? NanaBOOZHOO fancies himself a poet. That was a great movie. Yeah, it's a great album. Wrong. You can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? You know? So it was tough. My childhood growing up in a Pink Floyd video. And in the end, I'm all like, Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Oh, yeah. Mother, do you think they'll like the song? Mother, do you think they'll try and break September? What a bugger Jesus. How beautiful was that when you taught the word for September in the KAXE, KBXE Community Radio. I don't know why I say it like that. I don't know either. Natasha taught this word the other day, and she went out to this magical land of bright leaves moon. What day bugagizes? Wally Bear says, hey, NanaBOOZHOO, I'm listening to Kiss, and I'm at work. Would you turn off that devil music? You should be listening to our show, where you can learn the language and the culture and the sacred traditions of our people. Non-Indians will never understand the sort of inside joke that all Indians know. There's a certain amount of kind of fronting we all do for non-Indian public, If they want to think we're all one kind of tribal people with, sometimes we let them believe that. Oh yeah, I'm just stoic. Yeah, us Indians, we're just serious people. Look at these old pictures. See, we never smile. But then, as soon as you're at a gathering of a bunch of Indians, it's nothing but giggles, dumb jokes, trying not to laugh. It's nothing like you see in the movies. I'm not really that much like, what's his name? Graham Greene? Graham Greene. What de bugagizes? Bright leaves. What happened to where's the office, sweetie? You shut off the office. You're just outside now. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to our back porch and the mountain. You didn't realize that in Bemidji there's a... is that a mountain, sweetie? It's a big rock. Yeah. Bemidji, for people not from Bemidji, looks a lot like New Mexico. So I thought I'd do the show from New Mexico today. You want to get up here? You all talked out? I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. We got things to do today. Live from New Mexico. What state is New Mexico in? That is a state. Oh, right. Live from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Or New Mexico, Santa Fe. I don't know which way it goes. The you wanted the best. I wonder why Shuri List hasn't said BOOZHOO yet. Oh, I don't know, because she's still in bed. We came on really early this morning. Yeah, we did. All right, here. Let's play a song. Did you know that there are sometimes people, Michael, I don't want to say any names. Are you going to out me? No, it's not my job to bring you out of the closet. Michael's gay? No, the other closet. Oh, that closet. Here's a song called Wake and Bake. Because some people, and I'm not going to name names, think it's funny. No. I'm just kidding. Here's a song. I shouldn't say anything. I'm the one singing this song. Are you? Actually, we all are. Here's a song with me, Natasha, Emily, and it was written by Michael Lyons, and it's called Wake and Bake. Miigwech gabiz and dawi egg. Thank you for listening.
But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say, this was the price I paid. Now so it goes, or so they say, time's like a mountain scale. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. And sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Sometimes and someday, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. One day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say, this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake.
Sometimes will I wake and bake. I don't care what they say, Michael. I like that song.
What are they saying about it?
Oh, they're saying it's bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Natasha, the Indigenous Cause. And today, on this Anama good after prayer. I don't care if it's after prayer day. I still feel like I should pray.
You want to go outside and pray?
I do, but now that I'm thinking about it, hey, do we spell it right? Ishkwa?
Yeah, I think so.
Ishkwa! Anama good. I kind of want to look for that thingy.
You want to find the beautiful outdoors that we were talking about?
Yeah, just in case people didn't see it. Because you know what really works about it?
What's that?
My outfit.
What do you mean?
I just match.
Okay.
I'm going to go outside and put out some tobacco. But I only want to pray in some place that doesn't clash with my outfit. So, Nanaboozhoo, would you be so kind? Kunne du vara så snäll?
What?
Kunne du vara så snäll? Could you be so kind?
Are you speaking Norwegian?
Oh, gee, I'm so fluent. I just slipped in. No, that's the only Norwegian I still remember from college.
That's pretty good.
Kunne du vara så snäll? Is Norwegian for could you be so kind? And it's like a really polite way to ask someone to do something.
Okay.
Could you be so kind as to teleport me?
You got it.
1 to teleport.
Make it... No, wait, we did that backwards.
All right, you start.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No. Yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about. Hey, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hello, birds. I'm doing great. Yeah, I know. Don't I look great compared in this setting? I feel like I should just be doing a series of, like, greeting cards. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You know. Happy Pride Month. You know, this could be perfect for so many occasions. But I'm just going to say a little prayer, okay? Asema. Tobacco. Gitchimanadu. Great Spirit. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ga ishi ga kina geku. Ga ishi chikian nun gum. Thank you for my life. Miigwech ga ishi bamadazian. Thank you for healing my grief. Miigwech ga ishi ga ge. Niwi ga shkenda moen. Thank you for the BOOZHOO crew. Miigwech ga BOOZHOO crew. Thank you for the show. Thank you for my health. Thank you for providing for us. Thank you for this beautiful place and the changing leaves and the brightly colored leaves. There's too many things that I'm grateful for me to ask for anything. So I guess I would just say, Miigwech, keep it up. Please keep blessing me in the way you're doing. Everything's going swimmingly. Nah. Except my tobacco. Otapana niwi asema. Amen. Apenge. I used to be, like, really into the law of attraction. Have you guys ever heard of that? The Secret, they called it. Another kind of godless Oprah brainwashing mind control thing. But the premise was sort of interesting. The idea of the law of attraction is that you attract to your life what you believe. You know, if you find yourself constantly in the same set of circumstances where it's like you keep on getting a bad relationship, bad jobs, you always seem to have just not enough money, but you're never, you know, it's whatever. You get to a point, we get to a certain age, you go, man, everything keeps happening in cycles. I keep ending up in the same spot. Different circle of friends, different job, but ultimately the same terrible feeling. I'm either unlucky or you realize maybe I'm responsible. Maybe it's my fault how much money I have or don't have. Maybe it's my fault what kind of relationships I keep getting cheated on. Why is that? Well, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something. And so law of attraction is like, yeah, everything you have is because of you. And good news, if you change your thinking, you can change all this. You gotta just believe in yourself and believe in your dreams. And you can attract the right man, attract a new car, a good job, whatever. And it's kind of stupid and nonsensical, but there's like 10% total truth in it. we get the kind of life that we think we deserve. And so some people are taught to have crappy relationships. You know, oh, your parents fought all the time, and you end up choosing a mate so your relationship looks like your parents' relationship. And you don't even know you're doing it. But, you know, it's your fault. You had like a sixth sense. Go, okay, who's the biggest jerk in the bar? Oh, there he is. Well, hello there. You know, ooh, my name's Natasha. Won't you be a bad decision for me? Or whatever. So sometimes when I pray, I've come full circle again where I don't understand it. I don't understand prayer. And I'm not asking Christians to answer this, because I don't think they understand it either. I understand communicating with the Creator. I understand at least the premise that there's an intelligence that can hear my thoughts. And it's the same intelligence that designed the tree. You know? So I pray under the assumption that God can hear my thoughts, or at least my words, anything. And I find myself just thanking Him for stuff, and just keep listing. When I was younger, I used to pray for stuff. You know, please help me do well. Help me to do this thing. Give me courage, you know, whatever. But now I just keep thanking Him for the stuff I want to keep getting. But thank you for the show. Thank you for constantly giving us the inspiration to do it. Thank you for giving me a lifestyle where I can get up and I don't have to rush off to work. I can just sit here with my friends online and just talk about whatever. You know, just kind of get together like friends. You know? Like friendship 416. I guess it's friendship time 416 for me. It's more like friendship time 420, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I wake and bake. For people who've never smoked pot, this is what the world kind of looks like to pot smokers. Ooh, it's all so pretty and peaceful and magical. So now lately with my prayers, I keep thanking Him for stuff, but I assume that the more gratitude I have, that sends out a message into the universe. You get what you think about. And you get what you believe, and you get what you think you deserve. And so the secret, what they say, what a lot of like successful people, they say, oh, my secret? I just pretended I was super successful in this thing, and then eventually the reality caught up with me pretending. That's why every rock star got their start just playing air guitar and looking in the mirror and going, oh, wouldn't it be cool? And singing along to the record player, and you go, ah! You know, they're in their mind, they're playing, they're pretending. That's why it's so important, kids. Get off the computer and go outside and pretend. Don't be self-conscious. Pretend to be anything you want. When you're a kid, you can pretend to be superheroes, or Aquaman, or soldiers, or cops and robbers, anything. Cowboys and Indians. You know, play, pretend. Because when you figure out how to pretend your way into happiness, you become happy. So last night I was watching the rain and I was outside and I went, you know what? I'm the most grateful I've ever been. And that's the closest thing to happiness. I don't know what happiness is. I just know gratefulness. And when you're grateful, and then you're peaceful and you're not afraid, you're not feeling lacking Gratitude is happiness. And you can have gratitude right away. So here's one for the kids. This is Natasha's moment of wisdom. I've said it before, and your elders know this, but they say you can either have anxiety or gratitude, but you can't have both at the same time. And that's why it gets so frustrating and it feels so crappy when you have anxiety. Because you kind of go, you're also mad at yourself for being such a worrywart and such a coward. So, with gratitude, you don't have to wait until you have money to be grateful for money. Be grateful for what you do have. So when I was younger, not that younger, but last week when I was younger, it occurred to me that if I'm feeling anxious, if I'm like, oh no, I hope this bad thing doesn't happen. Oh no, I hope someone's not mad at me. Or if you're feeling guilt, that's a weird form of anxiety too. Start listing off things you're grateful for. And when you first start, it's going to be tough. You'll go, okay, I'm grateful. You'll just think of things that you're not. Well, I'm not in jail. All right, good. Let me just picture for a second. Jail. I'm currently not in jail. Grateful. Let's see. Gee, I only have $20 in the bank. Think of it instead as, oh, I'm so grateful I have $20. What would it be like if I was $200 overdrawn? I'm not $200 overdrawn. Think of bad things that aren't going on. And then you can shift it up. Start thinking of things you have. So watch this. I'm saying this not to sound arrogant, but to give you an example of how to get better at being grateful. So when I learned how to be grateful, I could do this. What am I grateful for? Well, I have good hair. I have glasses that I can see well in. I'm still pretty. I have everything I need. I have a place to live. We don't have any food right now, but we got enough money to go buy some groceries today. We have coffee. My cat is healthy. I'm not worried about my cat dying or having to get an operation or anything, horrible like that. I'm grateful that I'm not fat. I'm grateful that I live in a safe neighborhood. I'm grateful that the few friends and family I still have seem to be doing well enough. I'm grateful that my pickup is paid off. I don't have a car payment, therefore my insurance is cheap. I'm grateful I don't have to leave to go to a job in 15 minutes that I don't want to go to. I spent most of my life spending my time that way. I'm grateful that I no longer have to look at the clock all day long, wishing it was later so I could leave. I'm grateful that nobody's mad at me. I'm not in jail. I'm grateful that I never had to go to jail. I'm grateful that I didn't get the vaccination. I'm grateful that I don't have COVID. I'm grateful that I've never done anything that's too damaging long term. I don't have that many regrets. I'm grateful that on and on. I could do this all day. I have earrings. I can play guitar. I know how to draw. I'm grateful that I'm in America. I'm grateful for the grandparents I had and the friends I had, the school I went to. I'm grateful that I never got in trouble for not paying back my student loans. I'm grateful for so many things. If you can figure out how to be grateful, you forget your problems. Nah, you don't even forget. You don't even have you realize that you don't have problems. Most of the time, here's a little thought experiment for young people. So maybe you're a 7th grader. You feel kind of grown up, but you're not grown up like grown-ups. And think about a kindergartner. And if a kindergartner, whatever their problems are, you go, well, those aren't even very serious. Oh, this kid, kindergartners will cry because somebody stole their color crayons. And you go, that's not that big of a deal. Just go over here and get some more crayons. Quit crying. You're a 7th grader. You understand that their problems, what they're worried about. Oh no, what if I miss the bus? Or whatever it is. When you get older, you look back and you go, oh, I worried about that stuff too, but I didn't need to worry. Because whatever, you're a kid. Well, life is like that. You keep getting older and you look back and, well, I used to be worried about that, but it's not really that serious. Until when you're an elder and you look back and now you're just facing death. And you want to tell your people younger, go, yeah, you're all worried about your job and your house and your finances. That's not even important. Life and death, it's, whatever. So you don't have to wait till you're an old person to go, hey, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Would you calm down? I mean, I say that, but I say it to myself. Would you calm down? Life is but a dream. And all the world's indeed a stage, and we are merely players, performers and portrayers. But we are real, too. Some people are like, oh, we're living in a simulation. You're just an illusion. So, yeah, and no. You're also real. But I gotta get back. We're running out of time. Boop-a-doop-boop. Okay, BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie.
Want me to pick you up?
Yeah, could ya?
Yeah, no problem. Hang on.
See you later, Beneshi Yug. Mino Giga Jabe. Mino Giga Jabe, but it's a good morning. Giga Waba Min. Nagaj. See you later.
When to teleport?
Make it so, number 1.
It's not working.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Try it again. You just gotta jiggle the wire.
Jiggling the wire and pushing down the button. Oh, here it is. Hey,
Well, hello.
how is it outside?
So pretty.
Did you lay down some Native American wisdom?
Kinda. I laid down some Natasha's Nabwakawin. Natasha's wisdom. But yeah. We didn't teach much Ojibwe today, did we?
Nah, but who cares?
If you'd like to learn some Ojibwe, check out our book, Ojibwe Words and Phrases. It's a book Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, recently released. And just click the link in the description to Amazon. Plus, we have PayPal, Patreon, and GoFundMe pages. And a Teespring, but I don't know if the link is... We got to update our description box, too.
Yeah.
Ojibwe Words and Phrases has Ojibwe words and phrases in them. It's not a dictionary, though, huh, Michael?
Yep, not a dictionary. Don't be disappointed if you get a skinny book that's not a dictionary.
Yeah. Do we have any pages?
I thought we had at least one page left.
Like this one? Oh, but it's all big. Never mind that. Anyway, what do you think, NanaBOOZHOO?
Should we call it a show?
Might as well. Can't dance. That's what my grandma always said. Might as well. Can't dance. All right. Do you want to add anything, Michael?
Nope, just think them for me.
Michael Lyons would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Miigwech ga bizada we egg. Thanks for listening. And miigwech gonna wabi egg. Thank you for watching. Where is it now? There it is. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. The podcast about Ojibwe language and
culture. I am Natasha. This is Michael Lyons.
Thanks so much for watching.
This is NanaBOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
And I will see you again. Hey, you know what?
What's that?
Can you play Iris as our final song?
Sure.
And to send you out, here's a song we did by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's called Iris. Miigwech, Gabisandawieg. Thank you for listening, and I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minoa. Gigawabamin Minoa. I will see you again. Hoa.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. When sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lives. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Yeah, remember that? He was all like, take care of me, take care of my kid brother. You take care of me. Did you ever think of that? Ever once? Send Fredo out to do this. Send Fredo out to take care of that. Take care of some unimportant nightclub here and there. Pick somebody up at the airport. I'm your older brother, Mike. I was stepped over. It ain't the way I wanted it. I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart. And I want respect. Oh, geez. Oh, hey. Welcome back to the show. Remember that in Godfather, I think part 2? His brother Fredo. Oh, that was hilarious. I don't think The Godfather is supposed to be a comedy, but oh well, you gotta live that scene. So anyway, hey everyone, welcome back to the show.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.